welcome to Mondays with Marlo. Today we're talking about divorce and what it does to us. A lot of us have been through our own divorces, I know, from the questions that have come in, and we've lived through the heartbreaking situation of our friends going through divorces, our moms, our dads, all kinds of people in our lives that have been through it. And that's why we thought it would be wonderful to really talk about this in a more analytic way. And today we have Olesa Pindak, who's the executive editor of Prevention Magazine. And in her magazine, she's talked about what the health effects have been on people who are going through a divorce. And also, even more exciting, I think, is to talk about tips for a healthy marriage and to talk about maybe ways in which we can all prevent getting to the point of having a divorce. So the questions that you've asked today are very moving. I'm very happy that we're going to be able to talk some of these things through, and I hope that those of you who have written in find an answer and you go away with something to hold on to. Our first question is from Chris, and her question is, what could women do to protect their health, to give them the energy to fight for years during a divorce? So years, right?
Right.
So what do they do to protect their health while they go through this awful turmoil?
Right. So you really want to make sure that you're seeing a doctor regularly. A doctor's going to pay attention and look for those markers and make sure that you're on track, that your blood sugar isn't getting too high, that your blood pressure isn't getting too high, things like that. And to really take whatever time you need to spend a little bit of time for yourself, make sure that you're staying connected to your friends and your family, and making sure that you're taking a break, that you're doing some kind of meditation, something that's really taking care of yourself.
So is it really the usual things? You mean exercise, meditate, have some fun?
Yes.
Try to get off it?
Yeah, and eating really well too. I mean, when you're having a lot of stress and anxiety, you might be, you're probably not eating spinach and quinoa.
Right.
You might be digging into more of those carbs. So you want to make sure that you are exercising, taking care of yourself, making sure that you are putting yourself first, even during this time when everything else might seem like it takes precedence.